Good morning. Dun, dun, dun. How are you this morning? Welcome, welcome everyone. Let's see who's here. Thank you. Good morning, Anne Browning, Christian, Shern, Alex from Utah. Are you in Utah? Trevor, Bill, Eric, and Serena. Yay, Serena's here. And Mary, Kirk, Karen, Roberta, and Amber. So, yay, Serena's here. She used to teach Thursday night 7:30 Flow and Restore, and she's been gone for a while. She's coming back tomorrow. So that's Thursday at noon, Flow and Restore. So if you haven't had a chance to take Serena's class or take that class, it's the only one we have on the schedule with Serena, I would highly recommend it. So that's she's really awesome. So if you haven't had a chance to meet her because it was a later class, now you have that opportunity. So take it. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. If you need to grab a blanket or a block to sit on. And we're going to start with Breath of Fire this morning. I know you guys have been doing that without me, right? So in case you haven't, we're going to work on that today. So we're going to start out 1 to 3 minutes. And pretty sure everyone here has done that many times, but just I'll review quickly. So Breath of Fire is essentially one long exhale. So we're never inhaling, we're just releasing the belly to let the air come in on the inhale. So it's a little bit of a pumping of the navel center. And you can kind of start, if you don't remember, you can start, it helps, it's a little easier to do it with your mouth open and sticking your tongue out like you're panting like a puppy. So let's all do that now. So open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and then pant. And so you can feel that's just that exhale out, exhale the air out, and then releasing the belly. And then you'll do that with your mouth closed. And if you ever get lost, you can just open the mouth and try it again. That way it's a little bit easier. And if this is too much for you today, for whatever reason, you can just close your eyes and take long, slow inhales and exhales. You can also always put your hand on your, not really up on your solar plexus, but a little bit lower, more down on the navel center. So it is pumping the diaphragm, but we want to think about the action as below. So we're actually pumping the navel. If you want to add the arms, I know some of you do ego eradicator arms, you can extend your arms up and then bend your fingers so the pads of your fingertips come down to your knuckles and then thumbs up to the sky. Or you can just rest your hands on your thighs. So go ahead and start by closing your eyes first and take a big inhale through the nose. And then open the mouth, exhale. And then big breath in, fill up the belly, fill up the lungs, fill up the chest. And exhale. One more breath, just like that. Nice, calm inhale. And exhale, let it go. Softening through the jaw. And then you'll inhale halfway. And begin Breath of Fire. Keep going. And we'll just find a rhythm that works for you. It doesn't have to be super fast. You can even slow it way down or somewhere in between. So it can be a little more rapid if you feel really comfortable. Or you can go really slow if it feels a little awkward to release that belly. And then just release. Or somewhere in between. So you've done 1 minute already. Keep going. Keep the eyes closed. Relax the jaw. And take your gaze to your brow point. If you have the arms up, they're at 60 degrees. Bending all 4 fingers, thumbs pointing up. You're over halfway there. Less than a minute to go. Keep up. Do your best. Almost there. See if you can move a little more air. Inhale, stretch your arms up, straight overhead, fingertips stretch up, touch your thumbs. Hold the breath here. Exhale out the mouth. Big full breath in. Hold the breath here, suspend the breath. Take a little more air in through the nose. Gaze up at the skull. And draw the lower belly in and up. And hold. Slowly exhale. And release your arms down. Relax your shoulders, keep your eyes closed, take a moment here. And please come lying on your back. Lying flat on your back, you can have the legs extended or you can bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open. So whatever feels relaxing for you, and just giving ourselves a few minutes to let that breath settle in. So these breath practices, pranayama means life force practice, essentially. We're moving our life force, directing it. And they're very powerful practices, so important that we really honor them and let them sort of settle into the body before we move on to the next thing. So eyes are closed. And feel what you feel, any energy surrounding in and out of the body. Just notice. And 2 more minutes here. Just see how deeply you can relax. Let go. take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Stretch your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch. And hug your right knee into your chest. You're going to take it across the body for a twist. So the right knee over to the left, both shoulder blades stay down. You can look over at the opposite shoulder or look straight up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in here. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. One more, take a big breath here. Let your body drop, exhale, let it go. Come back to the center and let that leg go. Stretch your arms overhead, reach through the toes, take a big breath, stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, hug that left knee in and take it across the body, twisting the other direction. Both shoulder blades stay down. Head can go to the opposite shoulder if you like. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. One more big inhale. Let your body drop. And coming back to the center, extend both legs long. Arms over your head. And then hug both knees into your chest. And then bring both feet down to the mat. Feet are hip distance. If you like, you can use a block. If you have a block and you want to do supported bridge, you can do that. Otherwise, we're just going to do one bridge together. You can roll the shoulders underneath, push down through the feet, and gently lift the hips. So nice and easy. You don't have to bind. Just bring the hands underneath and push down, or just arms down by your side, sorry. Push down and lift up. And then slowly lower your whole body down. Let your knee right and the left. Bring the knees back up and we'll do figure 4 here. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Bring your right knee towards the front of your mat. And then if you have the space, lift that foot and grab the back of the thigh or your shin and flex this foot. Try to relax the shoulders down. The chin is in line with the collarbone, so if it comes up, put just a little lift underneath with a blanket or towel, whatever you're using. Got to get creative in this day and age. Tap into your creativity. Be resourceful. 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath. Good. And then go ahead and release, let that right foot down. Extend that left leg. Shake it out a little bit. Or sorry, right leg. Extend the right leg. Shake it out. You can do the left one too. Let's do both. And then bend the knees. Feet on the mat. Other side. Left ankle over that right thigh. And then push that knee forward towards the front of your mat. And then lift that foot. Flexing that top foot. Relax the shoulders down. And 2 more breaths here.
One more breath. And then release both feet down. Bring your feet wide and let your knees go to the right. And center and to the left. Not know my right from left today, so just do the opposite when I say, and then bring the knees up, extend both legs, shake them out. All right, bring both knees in and rock and roll forward and back. Inhale up, little hover of the feet. Exhale back. And come all the way up to the hands and knees. And hands right underneath the shoulders, knees and ankles line up with the hips. And we're going to start by extending that left leg back on the mat. Push down into the floor and then reach your right arm forward. Thumb up to the sky like you're shaking someone's hand. Draw the lower belly in and then lift that left leg so it's parallel to the floor. Take an inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to bring your knee towards your elbow. Squeeze it in. Bring your chin to your chest, round. And then inhale, extend. Flex that left foot. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend, and lower down. Sit back in child's pose. And back to tabletop. Extend your right leg back. Push down into the floor. Reach the left arm forward, thumb up. Lower belly in. Lift that right leg parallel. Big breath in. And exhale, elbow to the knee, chin to the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach. Push down with that hand that's on the mat. Exhale, squeeze, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release, lower down. Child's pose. Noticing the breath here. Start to expand on your inhales. And your exhales, begin to even out your breath. Two more breaths here, and cultivate that calm, even breath. Relaxing in the jaw, gaze at the brow point. One more. And push down through the shins, curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can keep a little bend in the knees. And then maybe straighten them a little bit. Feet can be hip distance or even a little wider for this first one or any time. And come up onto the toes. Bend the knees a lot. Just bring the chest back to the thighs. Bear pose. And then straighten the legs. Lower the heels down. They may not touch. That's fine. Just try to make the heels disappear. Inhale up onto the toes. Bend the knees a lot, chest to the thighs. Stretch. Straighten the legs, push the heels down. One more. Inhale up to the toes. Bend the knees a lot, chest to the thighs. Lengthen. Straighten the legs, push the heels down. And then walk to the front of your mat. Same thing, feet can be hip distance or a little bit wider. Chest onto the thighs. So bend the knees as much as you need to get the chest down and clasp your elbows. Let your head go. Relax the sides of the neck. And release your elbows if you have them. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Bend the knees, keep the bind, roll all the way up. Look up, open the heart, big breath in. Exhale, lion's breath. And then release your bind. Arms down by your sides. Bring your feet in a little closer if they're wider than the hips, just right in line with the hips. Tadasana. Feel the feet rooting down. Pull the heels apart. Try to activate the legs. Don't try, just pull the heels apart and feel that the legs activate. Lower belly in and up, Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifts. So see if you can really, it's very subtle, that pelvic floor lifting, and see if you notice how that just kind of roots the tailbone down. See if you can feel that opposition. Notice if you sense some energy coming out through the palms. Broaden through the front and the back body, the heart and the shoulder blades. Soften the throat and crown of the head reaching up. Find your drishti, your soft focus, and your even breath. Now to smile. Set an intention, if you like, for your practice. Exhale all the air out. Stretch the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the shins. Inhale, look forward, flat back. We're going to do this 2 more times. Fold forward. So on your forward fold, reach the crown of the head down. Sit bones up. Hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway, Ardha. Reach the heart forward. Lower belly lifts. And fold. One more. Push down through the feet. Lift halfway, Ardha. Lower belly in. Plant the palms. Keep looking forward and step back. Plank pose. Top of a push-up. Holding here for 5 breaths. Let it draw the upper arm bones in. Find your drishti. 3, 2, and 1. So exhale all the air out. Knees come down. Release the toes. Inhale. On your exhale, lower down halfway. Modified chaturanga. And then all the way to the belly. Push down through the feet. Lift the chest. Cobra pose. Lower down, exhale, 2 more. Push down with the feet, lift the heart, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Push down through the feet, lift the heart, inhale. Lower down, exhale, child's pose. Push down into the shins, come up to all fours. And downward facing dog. Breathing here. 3 more breaths. Three. Push those sit bones back. 2. And 1, exhale. Come onto the toes, look forward, step up. top of the mat, look forward, inhale, and fold, exhale. Push down, rise up through your flat back. Stretch your arms out to the sides, reach your heart forward and rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart, sun salutation A. Inhale, stretch your arms up, gaze at your thumbs, fold forward, exhale. Lift the heart, inhale, halfway lift. Keep looking forward as you plant your palms, step back, plank pose for Vinyasa. Knees can come down, lower down halfway, and then all the way to the belly. Lift the heart, inhale, cobra. Lift the hips up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Push the sit bones back, lift the pelvic floor. Breathe evenly and calmly. 2 and 1. Come onto the toes, look forward, step or hop on that exhale. Lift the heart, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Push down through the feet, rise up through your flat back all the way to stand, reach up, and hands to the heart. Good job, you guys. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Fold forward, exhale. This time you're gonna step that left foot all the way back. Low lunge, back knee comes down. Try to make sure this right heel is under the right knee. If you need to, grab your blocks. You can always keep your hands down on your blocks or bring them to your thighs. Squeeze your legs together. If you want, you can reach up and try to reach the heart up and back and as you're pushing down through the feet. So feel the lift come from the push down. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down, straighten into this front leg. Bring your toes back towards your nose. And then walk your hands to the left. And come all the way up so you're standing on this knee. You're going to turn these toes out. Open your arms wide, inhale. And then we're going to reach toward that extended leg. Push down and breathe. And come back to the center. Open your arms wide. You're going to turn yourself to the front of your mat. Bring your hands down. And then we're going to twist here. Perhaps left hand down can be on a block, right hand to the low back. Just turn the body a little to the right. Both hands down, shift forward. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Take your Vinyasa, lowering down on that exhale. Lift your heart, inhale. Lift your hips up and back, exhale. Big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step the left foot forward. If it doesn't make it, you guessed it, grab it and move it up. Back knee down. You can use blocks here. You can keep your hands on blocks or your thighs. Squeeze those legs together. Maybe you reach up. Lift your heart up and back by pushing down with the feet. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down, straighten into this front leg. Bring your toes back towards your nose. So we always want to feel that engagement. So we're not just stretching really in any of these postures. If I was just stretching, I'd just be hanging out here. But what we're doing is we want to find balance and strength
with that flexibility. So really pushing down with whatever's touching the floor, lengthening through the front of the body. We are stretching, but that's not the only goal. Walk your hands to the right. We want to find balance in the body. Turn the left toes out. Stand up on this right knee, open your arms wide. And left hand to the extended leg, reach up and over. And we're looking for balance within the body, within the mind. Not just getting flexible. What good is that? Feels good. It's only part of the equation. Turn your body to the front of your mat, toes coming back. Bring your hands down and setting up for your twist here. Right hand down, left hand to the low back. Keep flexing these toes. Yeah, add a smile here. You feel that? You're alive. That's good. All right, unwind, shift forward, bend into that front knee, look forward, lift the back knee, step up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Push down through the feet, rise up, reach up, and hands to the heart. Bring your feet together, big toes touch, little space between the heels. Bend the knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, arms go high. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Lift the heart, inhale, Ardha, halfway. Plant your palms, so bend those knees, keep those arms drawing towards each other. Step back, plank pose, Vinyasa. Knees come down, lower down, elbows right next to the rib cage. Lift the heart, inhale, push down through the feet. Lift the hips, up and back. Exhale. Take a breath here, big inhale. Exhale all the air out, look forward, step that right foot forward. Look at your back foot, pick it up, move it to the left. Spin the heel down, look forward. Push down, rise up, inhale. Breathing here, rib cage facing forward, warrior one. Back leg is nice and firm, lower belly drawing in and up. Anything you want with the arms here is fine. You can bend the elbows, you can bring the palms together. One more breath here. Big breath in. Start your descent, bring the hands down, then start your exhale as you come to plank pose, knees come down, exhale, lower down. Push down, lift up, inhale. Lift your hips up and back, exhale. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale all the air out. Look forward, step the left foot forward. Look at your back foot. Pick it up, move it to the right. Spin the heel down, look forward. Push down, rise up, inhale, warrior one. Rib cage facing forward. Whatever you want with the arms. Lower belly drawing in and up, firm up that back leg. Push down into your pinky toe. Drishti. Mula Bandha. Pelvic floor lifts. One more breath here. Big inhale. And start your descent. Look forward, exhale as you step back. Knees come down, lower down. Push down through the feet. Inhale, lift the heart. And lift the hips up and back. Exhale. 3 breaths here. Two.
and 3. Look forward. So you've exhaled all the air out, bend the knees, maybe hop to the top of your mat, toes come together, look forward, inhale, fold forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, and all the way to stand. Hands to the heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, arms go high, fold forward. Lift the heart, inhale. Plant your palms, keep looking forward as you step back for Vinyasa if you're taking it, or option 2, stay in plank, breathe, and go to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a big inhale. And exhale, right foot steps forward. Stay high in the ball of the back foot this time, and we'll rise up, crescent pose. Sink your hips down, squeeze those legs together, find your drishti. Big inhale, keep your arms by your ears, reach your chest forward. Energize that back leg, and then bring the hands down, step back, plank pose, Vinyasa if you're taking it, or go to downward facing dog. Big inhale, and exhale, look forward, left foot steps forward, push down, rise up, crescent pose. So high in the ball of that back foot, keep that back heel up. If you can, squeeze your legs together, drishti. Big breath in, and then on your exhale, reach your heart forward, keep looking, the same thing, and then bring the hands down, step back, Vinyasa, or skip it. And stay here for 5 breaths, or child's pose for 5 breaths. Regulate your breath. Even inhales, even exhales. Two more breaths here. Downward facing dog if you're not there already. From downward facing dog, inhale high to the toes. Exhale all the air out. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Feet come together, look forward, inhale, fold forward. Chair pose, and come all the way to stand. Bring your hands to your heart. Look forward, shift your weight to the right foot, bend the left knee, and you're gonna bring that left knee into the belly. Flex your left foot, squeeze. Reach your arms up. Keep your arms up, bring your left foot down. Shift the weight to the left, bend the right knee, bring your right knee into your belly. Flex your foot. Good, and then bring that right foot down to meet the left. Keep your arms high, bend your knees, chair pose. Big inhale, and fold forward, exhale. Lift the heart, inhale, look forward, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Vinyasa if you're taking it. Downward facing dog. From downward facing, big breath in. On your exhale, you guys, bring your right knee to your belly. And then step back, downward facing dog. Push your sit bones back. Big inhale.
Exhale, look forward, step your right foot forward, crescent pose. So high in the ball of that back foot. Good. So look forward, we're gonna step up right where we were. You're gonna push off, bring that left knee into the belly. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So you're gonna step back, crescent pose, push off, left knee into the belly. Step back, crescent pose. Squeeze those legs together. Drishti, big inhale, push off, left knee into the belly. Step back, crescent pose. Good job. Bring that back heel down, open your arms. Open your arms wide, warrior 2. Look over that right hand. This hand. Good, straighten into this front leg. Turn your toes out, heels in. Arms at 60 degrees. You're gonna bend the knees. Sink your hips down, goddess pose. I know you've been doing this too. Every day. All right, so we're gonna stay low. We're just going right back to where we were, warrior 2. So you're gonna pivot on that back foot. Turn your right toes forward, back toes in. Look over your right hand, inhale. And side angle pose, right elbow to the thigh. Uttita, extend. If you can keep your chest open, reach forward. Otherwise, reach that arm up. Lower belly draws in and up. Breathing here. Big inhale. And 2 hands down, look forward. Roll into the back toe. Step back, plank pose. Vinyasa if you're taking it. Otherwise, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, same thing, other side, big breath in. On your exhale, knee to the belly, left knee to the belly. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Push down through that back foot, rise up, crescent pose. So find your drishti, so 3 times. We're gonna push off and step up. Right knee into the belly, inhale. Exhale, step it back, right back where you came. Push off, step up. Right knee into the belly and right back where you came. Squeeze those legs together, 1 more, push off. And knee into the belly. Step it back. Good, back knee down, or sorry, back heel down. Oh my God, I wish you guys were here so we could laugh together. Back heel down, warrior 2. Straighten into that front leg, goddess pose. So turn your toes out, heels in, arms at 60 degrees. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Good, stay really low. So you're just pivoting on this back foot. Turn these left toes forward. Now you're back in warrior 2. Big inhale. Side angle pose. Parshva, Konasana. Uttita means to extend. You can extend that arm forward, but if that's too much, reach it up. Drishti, breath. Bandhas. On your exhale, cartwheel bring your hands down, look forward. Step back, vinyasa if you're taking it. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, big inhale. On your exhale, right knee into your belly. You're going to shift forward, lift your hips high. And downward facing dog. Right foot steps up, crescent pose. Reach up, big inhale, look forward, step up, left knee into the belly. Step it back, crescent pose. Again, step it up, step it back. Inhale, step it up, and back. Back heel down, warrior 2. Straighten into this leg, turn your toes out, heels in, arms at 60 degrees, goddess pose. Stay really low, pivot on that back foot, straighten this back leg, right forward. Side angle pose, Utthita. Extend that top arm forward. Lower belly in, push down through the feet. We're gonna come back up. Warrior two. Yes. Straighten into that front leg, inhale. If you need to, bring that back foot in. Exhale, reach your rib cage forward, two straight legs. You guessed it, Trikonasana. Good, just pick a spot to look at. Soften your eyes, breathe evenly and calmly. Two more breaths. And both hands down, folding over this front leg. Bring your right foot a little to the right. Take your back foot up into the left a couple of inches. A little more space. We're gonna go right into our twist here, you guys. So if you like to use a block here or a prop, bring it to probably the big toe side of that foot. So wherever you can push this hand, you can use your fingertips or your palm. I like the palm if you can. Right hand to the low back. Turn the body to the left. Roll this left shoulder open. Draw the right hip back and put weight into that back foot. If you want, extend that top arm up, or you can keep it on your hip. Just breathe evenly and calmly. Drishti. Bandhas. Two more breaths. Make them count. Good job. And unwind. Folding over this front leg. Sorry, I have some weird thing going on with my hip. My back's better, so that's good. Reach your heart forward. Reach your heart towards your foot rather than your head towards your shin. Lengthen through the front body. And then we're going to shift forward. Walk your hands forward. You can use blocks. Lift your back leg. Big inhale. On your exhale, bring your left knee behind your right knee. Squeeze it in there. Look forward. Bend both knees. Inhale, extend that left leg high. Exhale, bring that left knee behind the right knee. Bend both knees. If you want, you can bring your arms out to the side. I can't do that today, but you can if you like. One more time. Extend that left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee behind. Squeeze, get really compact. Look forward. And standing splits. Look forward, take a giant, quiet step back. And then plant your palms. Plank pose, Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Other side, from downward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, left knee into the belly. Shift forward a little bit. Lift those hips, downward facing dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward, stay high in the ball of that back foot, push down, rise up, inhale. Step it up, right knee into the belly, exhale. Step it back, crescent pose. Step it up. Step it back. Step it up. And back. Good job, you guys. Back heel down. Warrior two, hips and shoulders open. Arms open wide. Straighten into that front leg. Toes out, heels in, arms at 60 degrees, inhale, and bend the knees. Stay nice and low, pivot on this back leg, toes in, turn these toes forward, warrior two. Big inhale, side angle pose. Utthita, that top arm reaches forward. Lower belly draws in, push down. Rise up, warrior two. And then straighten that front leg. Inhale. Reach your rib cage forward. Bring the back foot in a little closer if you need to. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. So hands on your shin, ankle, or a block, or the floor. Drishti. And breathe. Two more breaths. And both hands down. Roll onto the big toes. Bump the back foot in and to the right a little, and you can move this front foot a little to the left. So just make the stance a little shorter, a little wider. Not too short. We don't want to be too short. Just kind of what feels natural though. All right, so going right into our twist parivritta trikonasana. Right hand down on a block or the floor, the big toe side. Left hand on the low back. Roll the right shoulder open. See if you can draw the shoulder blades down. If you want, extend that left arm up. Draw the left hip back and put weight into the back foot. Breathe here. Two more breaths. All right, bring both hands down. You can use blocks here. Lengthen through the front body. Parshvatonasana. And then shift forward. Walk your hands or your blocks forward. Lift your back leg. Standing splits. Big inhale. On your exhale, right knee behind your left. Bend both knees, look forward, and extend. Inhale. Exhale, right knee behind the left. Squeeze, look forward, and extend. One more. Right knee behind the left. Bend both knees, look forward, lower belly lifts, and extend. Look forward, take a giant quiet step back, and plank pose, Vinyasa. Come into child's pose, please, when you've completed your vinyasa. Maybe you bring your hands by your ankles, maybe the knees are a little closer together. Whatever feels comfortable here, where you can concentrate on your breath, evening out your inhales with your exhales. Take two more breaths here. All right. Okay, so we're gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna give you a few options. If you have a wall nearby, if you need to go to the wall and you want to use it, we're gonna work on a forearm balance, essentially. However, if you don't want to work on that, if you'd like to work here in Sphinx pose, bringing the forearms down, the whole body down, and really activate, pushing down through the feet and the forearms. You can take 5 breaths here and rest, and then do that again. If you'd like to work on forearm plank, you can do that here. And if you'd like to work on getting the feet up, for Pinchamayurasana, you can do it on your mat if you want. Interlacing the fingers, forearms down. I think you guys are all pretty familiar with this. Lower belly draws in, push down through the feet and lift up. Now you can play around here if you want to lift one leg.
may be hot. So if you don't want to do that and you want to come up to the wall so that you can get the feet up a little higher, you can go back into the wall. And if you have this in your practice and you just want to go up to the wall, that's fine too, just the other way around. But if you are not quite there yet, this is a fun way to practice. So basically, you're in Dolphin Pose backwards, or you're back towards the wall. Heels are up against the wall, and then you can interlace your fingers, elbows right underneath the shoulders, and push down. You can look back at the toes, and then bring one foot up and push into the wall to lift the other foot off the floor. Maybe you lift it all the way up, or you just let it dangle. So you can do that 3 times. On each side, I'm assuming you've started. So if you're using the wall, putting the feet up the wall, make sure you're using those forearms to push down, push one foot into the wall, and make that action what lifts the other foot. Do that 3 times on one side and then switch sides. Or maybe you're just on your mat lifting one leg up into the air and the other leg. You can also from here you can just lift up onto the toes. Just be really mindful and control your effort. Stay connected to your breath as best you can. And when you've either completed 2 Sphinx pose, 5 breaths, if that's what you're doing, or forearm balance, or you've done a variation of Pinchamayurasana 3 times on each side, you can come into child's pose. So from child's pose, really breathe calmly and evenly here. And just notice sensations, emotional sensations, physical sensations, mental. Just notice. All right, so go ahead and come onto, excuse me, your stomach. And stretch your arms out in front of you. Sorry, arms out in front of you. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. So we're gonna push down through the feet and then lift the arms and the chest. Push down through the feet, lift the arms and the chest, and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms down. Turn your cheek to one side. And then this time we'll bring the arms down by our sides, palms down, and you'll lift the chest and the arms. And then you'll lift the legs this time. Push down into the hip points. Drishti. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms down by your sides, or you can always rest your forehead on the top
of your hands if that feels better. Bend the knees. All right, and then I'm going to give you yogi's choice for your last back bend. So you can do either of those two, either of the two we just did, or if you'd like to bend the knees, you can do that, or find anything you want. Maybe you want seal. 5 breaths. Yogi's choice back bend on your stomach. Breathe evenly and calmly. Push down to whatever is touching the floor. 2, lift up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, release down, arms down by your sides, bend the knees, and circle the legs around. And then bring your hands under your shoulders, push up to tabletop. Look forward. And child's pose. And then please come up onto your seat. Extend both legs. And we'll bend the right knee, bring the right foot to the outside of that left leg. You can just keep this leg extended unless you really want to bend it for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right foot down, and you can just hug this knee in and lift up through the heart. Bring the right hand back, look over that right shoulder. If you want to go a little deeper, you can. Chin is drawing back a little bit, crown of the head up. Breathe evenly. Breathe calmly. 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. Bring your hands to the other side. Bring your head down. Extend both legs. Toes coming back. Big breath in. Reach your heart toward your feet. So you can fold forward here. That's as far as I can go today. Close your eyes. Take 2 more breaths here. Nice. Full inhale. Complete exhale. 1 more breath. And come on up. Bend your left knee. Other side for our twist. Left foot over the right thigh. You can keep this leg extended, toes coming back. And you can just hug that knee in. Or if you want to go a little deeper, you can cross that elbow over. Left hand behind, looking over the left shoulder, little tuck of the chin, or just drawing it back so it's not lifting up. Breathe deep. For 3, 2, and 1. Unwind and bring your hands to the opposite side. Bring your head down. And back to center. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, knees open, and grab your ankles. Lengthen through the front of the body, big breath in. And reach your heart forward. You can rest your hands on the mat or blocks. Close your eyes. 2, and 1. All right, come on up. Bend your knees, feet are hip distance, and make sure we're gonna roll down to the back. So make sure you have space for your back. Grab your shins and lift your heart up. Reach your arms forward, push down through the feet, inhale. Ready? Exhale, lower down for 10, 9, 8, lower belly in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shoulder blades off the mat, 2, 2, 2, and 1. All right, good job, you guys. Knees are bent, feet are on the mat, arms down by your sides, roll your shoulders underneath, and gently lift your hips up for bridge pose. And then go ahead and slowly lower down. And then take a moment here. Anything else you'd like to finish up, you can bring the soles of the feet together, knees open. You could do another bridge or another twist. And bring the legs up. It's about 30 seconds. All right, and then go ahead and complete whatever you are doing and make your way to your final posture. Shavasana. Extending your legs long, feet a little wider than the hips, open and relaxed. Some space between the body and the arms. And cover the eyes if you can, or close the eyes for sure. Take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Let it all go. Let it all go. Allow your body to totally and completely relax. Shavasana. And slowly coming back to your room, to your body, and your breath. Little twinkle in your toes and your fingertips. Gently stretch your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch, reach through your toes. Draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms, your hands around your knees or shins, and rock side to side. And then make your way up to a comfortable seat, easy pose, Sukhasana, the seat of ease. Bring your hands in Anjali Mudra right in front of your heart, bowing to your heart in honor of your efforts, in honor of each other, in honor of your highest and best self. In honor of your entire self. Add a soft smile to your face. And thank each and every one of you for being here and sharing your practice. It is my privilege and my honor to guide you through your practice. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. All right. Thanks, everyone. So happy to be with you. And if you have any requests or you want to just chat, you can send me an email, say hello, or if you want to hop on Zoom, we have our little Zoom room open after class.